Hey y'all, today I'm about to get real with you. I make six figures. But just a year ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. No savings, no backup plan, just vibes. Embarrassing? Yeah. But I know I'm not alone, and that's exactly why I need to share this. When I hit that six-figure mark, I thought, I made it. I moved into a nicer apartment, bought new furniture, booked last-minute flights just because I could. I wasn't thinking about the future, I was celebrating the now. But all that celebrating, it cost me. At the end of the month, I looked at my account and saw barely anything left. More money, more spending, zero growth. I remember thinking, I work this hard, and I still feel broke? What am I doing wrong? That question led me down a rabbit hole of self-reflection and financial reality checks. Here's the thing no one warns you about: lifestyle inflation is sneaky. The moment your income goes up, so does your standard of living. Better clothes, better food, Uber instead of the bus. You feel like you're rewarding yourself, and you are, but it comes at a price. I thought earning more would solve my money problems. Turns out it just hid them. And let's be honest, social media doesn't help. Everyone's traveling, buying houses, wearing designer everything. We feel like we have to keep up. But that pressure leads to debt, burnout, and anxiety. My wake-up moment? A friend of mine, who makes half of what I do, casually mentioned her emergency fund. I asked her how much she had saved. Her number, way more than I did. Meanwhile, I had no emergency fund. No investments, no clue where my money was going, and that was the slap I needed, and I realized I was making great money, but I had nothing to show for it. No security and no peace of mind, just financial anxiety like an acute outfit. So I started tracking everything. Subscriptions, food delivery, coffee runs, late-night Amazon orders, and wow, the leaks were everywhere. I wasn't broke because I wasn't making enough. I was broke because I wasn't paying attention. I used to think budgeting was restrictive, but it turns out budgeting gave me freedom. It gave me clarity, control, confidence. It showed me what I really valued, and what I was wasting money on. Let me give you an example. I was spending over $600 a month on food. Not groceries, just eating out, grabbing coffee, and ordering in. Once I started meal prepping and planning my grocery runs, I cut that by more than half. And I didn't feel deprived, and I felt empowered. Another big one? Subscriptions. I had streaming services I didn't use, a gym I never went to, random apps draining $5 here, $10 there. It added up to nearly $1,200 a year, basically a whole rent payment. Those are the kinds of invisible habits that chip away at your finances, until you hit a wall. I started rebuilding my wealth strategy from scratch. I created non-negotiable savings goals. I cut out anything that didn't align with my values. I started investing, slowly but consistently. I even picked up a few side gigs to give myself breathing room. I educated myself on index funds, compound interest, passive income. I stopped chasing the next shiny thing and started chasing financial peace. I began doing no-spend weeks to reset, and I finally built my first emergency fund. Here's the deeper truth I learned: making money is only half the equation. You also have to manage it, grow it, protect it. Most people focus only on income. But wealth? Wealth is built in the margins, in how you save, how you spend, how you invest, intentionally. One small change I made was creating a dream account. Every time I got paid, I put a little money there, no matter what. At first, it was $25, eventually $200. That account became my fund for future goals, travel, business ideas, or just peace of mind. Another shift was financial automation. I set up automatic transfers to savings and investments. It forced me to live on less, and I barely noticed the difference. If you're in a similar place and making decent money but feeling stuck, please know you're not alone. This is just the beginning. This is episode 1 of a new series where I break down the habits that were draining me and the steps I took to fix them. So, comment below if you've ever hit that "where did it all go" moment. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. The 5 habits that were draining my wallet without me realizing. Thanks for being here, Fix It fam. Let's grow together.